Hello everyone. So today I am here to talk about anxiety, one of the biggest issues in this country, and unfortunately the solution in this country is to take medication for it. I truly believe, it is my conviction that medication is not the solution for anxiety. As a matter of fact, medication prolongs anxiety and it can aggravate anxiety as well. So the solution would be to deal with it. What do I mean by deal with it? Don't try to control it. Don't try to control anxiety. Learn how to be okay with the feeling of anxiety. When we have an anxiety attack, we'll think, we'll start thinking, oh my God, what's wrong? I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm gonna die. Something's wrong. I shouldn't be feeling this way. There's nothing wrong with having anxiety. As a matter of fact, you can embrace it and learn how to be okay with the feeling of anxiety. For me, I feel like it empowers me. It makes me more alive, and it's just a part of life, you know. But the way to deal with it is not to try to control it. You can do this by closing your eyes, right? You close your eyes, you don't think, you just sit with the anxiety, sit with the emotion, you know. You don't try to control it, don't, like, that is one of the biggest issues people do, is they think something's wrong and they'll try to control anxiety. If you try to control it, you're just going to make it worse. You're going to aggravate it. You're going to prolong it. You might exhaust the method. You might use the method, it works temporarily. You think it works, but it really doesn't. Anxiety is supposed to come and go on its own. It's not supposed to just, you can't just tell something to go away and it will go away like that. It's emotion. It's a very it can be a very uncomfortable emotion if if you have a negative attitude towards it. I have a more neutral attitude towards it. I don't judge it. I don't engage in it. I allow it. I embrace it. I see it for what it is. I don't meditate on it. I don't focus on my breathing. I don't try to distract myself from anxiety. I allow it to be what it is. You can do this by closing your eyes and sitting with anxiety. Just sit with the feeling, with the uncomfortable feeling of anxiety. You don't have to use any method. It's very easy. But we human beings tend to complicate things. We overanalyze things. And I understand. That's why closing your eyes helps a lot. By closing your eyes, you'll be more aware of whether you're thinking or whether you're unconsciously thinking. We have a tendency of unconsciously thinking. We think on autopilot. It's as if our mind thinks on its own, and by closing your eyes, you're a lot more aware. I don't have to do that. Yeah. If I have anxiety, it'll come and it will go on its own. That's it. End of story. I don't get it anymore, honestly. If it does come, I'll laugh at it, or I just sit with it. But it doesn't faze me. It doesn't control my life. It doesn't influence the decisions that I make. I used to get nervous doing public speaking, and I remember when I learned this method, I utilized it, and I was very nervous, but I looked extremely confident because of my attitude, my neutral attitude towards anxiety. That's what it is. So if you're having an anxiety attack, go somewhere, sit down, learn how to be okay with the feeling. Don't focus on your breathing. Don't start meditating, because you're just trying to distract yourself. Don't pay attention to your surroundings. Don't use any methods that will distract you from the feeling. Just sit with the feeling. It's like sitting with the feeling of anger or sitting with the feeling of being down. You have to have a very neutral attitude. Don't use positive affirmations. You know, all that stuff is methods that does not work. Okay. I also recommend you visiting calmdownmind.com. It's a forum, and it talks about various aspects of life, spiritual and practical, and you'll learn a lot of stuff from that. So that's all I got for today, fellas. Take care. Peace.